So
what's your role here today?
Well, I don't like mercury in my water. I don't like mercury around our people. You already got mercury in that drainage right now from the mines that are, and that's not good for the fish and for a lot of subsistence harvesters. You keep adding mines into it, and it's going to be worse. They need another plan. What's left up there is very little. There's very little of any mineral they're after, and by the time they're done getting it out, they're going to have a big hole and a lot more contamination.
Well, what do you think is going to happen? This has been going on for a while.
I think these are very expensive projects and they're bad investments for stockholders. I think that you need a better plan, because this plan, by the time the amount of energy they need in it, you know, it's a huge amount of energy, and we need to be conserving energy and not making more fossil fuel. And we need to be cleaning things up and not making a bigger mess. It's time.
What about all the jobs that are going to be created?
There's a lot more jobs in the renewable industry right now than there is in any of this other stuff, and that's what we need to be looking towards. The future is going to be in being efficient, making it clean.
I've seen.
Well, it's over.
Numbers.
You know, I haven't seen the final jobs figures, but you know, I've been working mostly on pipelines, and by the time they're done, you got 22 jobs in a pipeline. So a lot of these are, you know, blowing up figures, and the long-term impact is not that, first of all. Second of all, you got a much higher number of jobs in just living well off the land rather than destroying it. And you know, that's the way I think we ought to be.
What's PolyMet's reputation on environmental issues? Have they had some problems?
I think that they've had a few problems. As you know, you can't make a safe mine. That's the fact of it. The matter up there is that you're going to be releasing sulfates, you're going to be destroying wild rice, and you're going to have more mercury. None of which do we need in our water.
What are your political aspirations these days? You ran for vice president.
I did. I ran for vice president of the United States twice. I am not running for any state offices. I plan to run for tribal office. I'm north of my own reservation.
Okay. And where are you living now?
I live on the White Earth Reservation.
Here in
in northern Minnesota.
And you've been involved in trying to reclaim some of the land. Has that been any?
Yeah, we have 1,400 acres that we got back on our reservation through a lot of hard work by a lot of individuals in our tribe.
When was that?
When? Over about 20 years of my life.
And there's still more to be reclaimed?
There's more to be reclaimed and a lot of land to be taken care of. We don't need a lot more pesticides put on it, and we don't need pipelines shoved through it.
One of your northern Minnesota representatives, who shall be unnamed, was saying that this was essential, the product of this mine was essential for cell phones and computers, and without this kind of mining, well, we're going to be severely limited in that. Is that true?
I think that his facts are probably a little bit exaggerated.
Well, he was claiming the number of jobs.
And he was probably, you know, I don't know the exact figures, obviously. I mean, I don't know who the guy is since he's unnamed.
Yes, you do.
We'll just go with that. His, you know, that generally there's a lot of exaggeration, and aside from that, you know, we aren't going to freeze in the dark or starve if we don't have these mines.
And what they're going to do with the waste, other than promising that they'll do a good job? Yeah,
I don't think that there's a mining waste ferry. I know they're hoping for one, but there isn't.
Okay. Have there been any other similar situations where well, this is very destructive kind of mining. Is there any other situations around the country where this has either happened or delayed?
There's been a lot of mines that have not happened because they are so destructive. And, you know, they cannot, you know, there's no safe way to do what they want to do. And so they just shouldn't do it. I have no idea what the plan is. I just showed up. I got off a plane and someone picked me up, and my companion's here, and it's a nice day. So I'm going to do what everybody else does, I suppose.
Okay, well, it's a privilege to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you, too. Sorry I was so busy.